Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ketemu lagi dengan saya Sofia di channel YouTube Pessona English. Now we have three guests, and this is Mr. Donny. He's my friend in St. Paul's High School of Jember, and she is Sofia. The name is like my ex, and she is Gisela. Usually we call it as Gigi. Okay, Gigi. Mr. Sofia told me about it, and then okay. In my last video, I was with Gisela. Now we have more guests, and like usual, I will ask some questions to my Spanish guests. The first one, maybe Sofia. Can you start?
Yes.
Okay. My first question is, can you tell me your teaching activity so far?
My what?
Teaching activity.
Teaching activity here.
In fun school.
Okay, I'm in teaching in an elementary school here in Jember. It's in fun school, and what I do is I go with different kids that they go from kindergarten to grade 6, and I visit some of their English lessons, and I try to do games with them, and I try to help also the teacher and help them to teach them to learn vocabulary, spelling, grammar, and make it in a fun way. So that's basically my job here in my project. That's what I do, to teach them English in a fun way so they can enjoy it and understand the importance of it.
Okay, and how is your relationship with the teachers and the students?
The relationship. With the teacher, he and I get along very well. He appreciates a lot my ideas, my games, and I also learn a lot from him. And from the students, they are very nice. They are very active, and they are very curious about me, about my culture. And we always try to have a good time together. I try that they do not see me just as a teacher, like as an authority or something, just as a friend, as someone who is there to help them and to make them improve their English.
Okay, it's nice. Thanks. And then I move to Miss Gigi. Okay, Gigi, the same question. Can you tell me your teaching activity so far? Is that good?
Yes, I have been teaching in Santo Paulo for a week and a half. And I love the students. I love when I hear them their stories. But the thing is that I only have one class with them, so I have just 1 hour or 1 hour and a half to know them. And maybe there are some students that they would like to talk to me more and have a conversation, and we don't have time. But I love them so much. They are all very nice, and there are a lot of students who participate a lot and who are really interesting. And in every class I learn something about them.
Okay, you learn something about them.
Yes.
Okay, and then the next question is the same also. So I want to know your relationship with the teachers.
Okay.
No, not with me, not with me alone, but with all the teachers inside the teachers' room.
Yes, I feel very welcome in teacher rooms every morning where I enter, and there are a lot that they don't speak English, but they always try to say me a word like "How are you?" "Good morning," and they do a lot of efforts to speak with me, and I feel really welcome. I feel like I'm one more of them. And with the students, they are really nice, but they see me that I'm not that old, that they see me that I'm young. Sometimes they want to talk with me as a friend and not as a teacher, but it's okay.
Okay, we are very happy to have you because, it's a rare situation for us to have some foreigners to come to our school to teach the students. But it's very hard to communicate because only few of us can speak English. Even English is not common here, even for English teachers. So usually I speak Indonesian with Mr. Donny or Japanese, so that's why. And then, so Mr. Donny, you can ask the next questions. Please.
2 questions.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Okay, the first question is for Sofia. What is the most unique thing you find in Indonesia school environment?
Unique. In something that is very shocking for me, but in a positive way, is that normally in Spain, when we see a teacher, we greet him like, "Hello, how are you?" And here, when I get to go to school, all the kids just come running like, "Hello, miss," and they always take my hand and put them in their forehead, like a sign of.
Can you give the example?
And as a sign of respect, and that's like for me the most different thing from the education, like the relation of respect that they show to a teacher, even though then it's not that I'm not treated like a close relation, but it's like a thing that shows the biggest difference between both. Because I think that the other things are more or less the same, the lessons and the material, and more or less it's very similar to Spain.
Okay, and
Okay, still for Sofia, the next question. Do you want to visit Indonesia again someday?
Of course. The problem is that it's very, very far away, so I cannot visit it again as soon as I would want. But of course, I will return to Indonesia. I have a lot of plans with my friends, such as weddings, and of course I will visit to discover other places and also to visit what I have here that are my friends, and also a family that I made.
What will you miss the most from Indonesia?
The most.
Mr. Sobri? No?
Nasi goreng.
Terang?
Terang bulan.
Okay, very good.
But like taking seriously, I will miss a lot my friends, all the plans that we make here, because every day I learn a lot of things. Every day I go to sleep thinking, whoa, what an amazing day, what an amazing things that I've done today, the places that I visited, the people that I met. And what I want to miss the most is the feeling of knowing so much things and learning a lot. Like I really, when I'm here, like a day is very, very, very useful.
Oh, okay.
So maybe in Spain a day is like, okay, my routine and I can learn things, but here the places, everything is so new that I like this feeling.
So,
This is a question to Gisela.
okay, so question. What is the most unique thing you find in Indonesia's school environment?
Like Sofia said, here they have a lot of respect to the teachers. When I entered to my first class here, I wasn't expecting that all the students would stand up and say, "Good morning, miss," and this is a thing that is not very common in Spain. And it's funny because even when I do activities with them and they are like screaming to each other, when I say sit down, they suddenly start to sit down without saying nothing. And in Spain it will be much harder to make the students quiet again. And yes, so I think this is because they have a lot of respect to the teachers, and I love this because maybe in Spain in the past it used to be like this, but now like teachers want to get good relation with the students, but then the students lost their respect.
Yeah.
And yes, it would be probably this. But for the rest, this school in fact reminds me a little bit of my high school in Spain, like the building and stuff. We don't have palm trees, but
Is Spanish building better than Indonesia?
like this one is really good.
Okay. And how about the park in Spanish school?
The park.
The park, like the garden.
Okay, we will have a football field, more or less the same.
So large.
Yes.
Okay.
Next question. Do you want to visit Indonesia again sometime?